Hey everybody, I am going to do a tutorial on how to make these cute faux stamp clusters. I'm going to start off by showing you how I make the stamps, and then we'll make a cluster together, and hopefully this will give you some ideas on how to make your own faux stamps and clusters. I recently discovered this. I was watching somebody on YouTube do this, but they had already had stamps. Like, they used stamps that they cut out from like old letters and things like that, and they made their clusters with them. And I don't have that, so I was like, how can I figure out how to make stamps? And I knew I had this jagged edge scissors, and I was like, that kind of looks like a stamp. And then I pulled out some of random washi tape and just started working with it. And I made these and posted it on the internet. Everybody loved them, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna show everybody how I did it. Let me fix my thing. Okay, so I start off by getting some washi tape, finding an image that I really like that's close to where the end is. I'm not going to use this, but don't worry, I'm going to keep that for another project. And then I kind of make it the shape of a stamp, so little longer, you know, like the shape of a stamp. And then I get my file folder. I got these. I got this pack from the Dollar Tree. And hopefully I'm in frame. And I just lay it down like that. And I'm only using this one because I've already got it cut on two sides. And then I just cut it out using my jagged scissors. Let me line it up good. There we go. And it's okay if it's not like super perfect. And there you have it. There is a little faux stamp. I'm gonna ink it though, like I did the other ones. I'm gonna ink the edges with some vintage photo. You can do, you can really use whatever ink you have. And forgive me if I sound a little funny. I literally just had a tooth pulled yesterday after some complications. And man, I'm struggling a little bit today, just to be honest with you. Okay, so I'm gonna make a couple more. Let's use this one. This one's really pretty. That's how I made this one. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, guys. So I have this really neat stamp that I got from Hobby Lobby. There we go. It's like a letter, you know, like when they stamp it. It's really nice for this because it really makes it look like a stamp. But if you don't have that, you can use a circle. You can draw the lines, you know, whatever way. And I like to do it in the corner. Put the lines down here. And there you have it. So let's make a few more. I'm already here. Might as well make a few more. It's a very simple, very easy little craft to do, and a great way to use up your washi tape for sure. I like this gold leaf right here. And I'm pretty sure I got these from Amazon. This one might not be as, you know, the right shape. Let me make sure I'm in camera. All right. Just get to the edge. Cut. 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 And cut. And I'm going a little slow to show how I do this. Because I don't want anybody to miss out on the steps. I want everybody to see it. Let's do one more and then I'll work on the clusters. Okay. I really want to get that bird. Yeah, that's a perfect stamp right there. Get a little bit of the tree. Awesome. Okay. So the way I do my clusters, I have this cream colored piece of fabric. And I just cut little squares or rectangles. I've used this in so many projects. I'm down to the last little bit, which makes me sad because I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to find this again. But you know how it goes. I bought it to use it. I don't want to just hoard it, you know. Which, you know, we all do that. We find something very awesome and then we don't want to use it because we don't want it to be all used up. Okay, so I wish I had something for like a color contrast. Hopefully you guys can see that. The cream. And then I also have this gold. I don't even know what it is, honestly, but it's so pretty. I don't have much of it left either. I cut it in little pieces. And you guys don't have to do the clusters. I'm just doing this as a little added bonus. How many do I have? 4? Okay, cool. And then I also have this really pretty gold vellum that I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby one time in like a random pack of vellum. It was actually like a random pack of papers, and I didn't even know it was in there. It was mixed in with all the things, and you can't actually peep in and see what exactly is in there. You can just see like the top and the bottom. So got some really good stuff that way. Okay, and vellum is really nice for inking. So I'm going to ink it with my ground espresso. Give it some depth. Hopefully you guys make these, you know, and you do something fun with them. I know a lot of people were wondering were wondering if I made a video on how to do this. So decided to do that. Alright, okay, so now that I got that, I also have some cheesecloth, which I think I need to cut some more. Alright, there's some more. Okay, and I layered these, the cream, the gold. Okay, I remember how I did it now. Sorry, I did those yesterday, and then I had to go to the dentist, and I forgot what I did. So, let's layer. This is how I did it. You can do it however way you want, but this is how I found it to be easiest for me. Just randomly put down. Okay. So, since these are like mesh and stuff, I put just a little glob of glue and push down with the vellum. The vellum kind of makes it hold. It's hot though. The vellum gets really hot, so be careful if you do this. And then come in here with the cheesecloth. You don't need a lot, in my opinion. So let's cut this down a little more. Move that, maybe you guys can see a little better. Some there. Okay, some there. Okay. So for this, I'm going to do that same thing. A little bit, and the stamp will hold it in place. Try to do it randomly, like make it, you know, like a cluster. Oh, I didn't mean to let it sit so long that it did that. That's okay. Chances are the back won't be seen. Oh, they're all sticking together. Sorry. All right. There they are. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Thanks so much for watching.